So this might actually be Quentin Tarantino's, cover your ears, best movie. Welcome back to K3 TV, guys. My name's LOKi, and this is another LOKi film review. This time we're talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, brought to you by Quentin Tarantino. And as if you can't tell, I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino, all his works. And this is coming up to the end of the great film director's works, because apparently, supposedly, he says he's only going to be doing about 10 films. I hope not, but if that's what he does, he seems like a man of his word, and he's putting a lot into each and every film. We're almost at the end, guys. At number 9. One more left. And honestly, I can't see it being much better than this one. So you can already start making your lists, which I see a lot of people out there doing. Top Quentin movies. Because we're pretty much at the end. You're just going to have to fill one slot in there. Where does this one lie in my spot? We'll see. So in this movie, we follow two titular characters. We're looking at Rick Dalton and Rick Dalton's stunt double. That's Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. And you're pretty much following them throughout the whole movie and getting a feel for who they are. Rick Dalton, a has-been actor, and his compañero, can't remember his damn name, Brad Pitt. Oh man, I didn't pay attention to the movie well enough. But it is amazing. Like, the chemistry together, them on screen together is just insane. Like, they are buddy and they sell it. Like, it's just insane. These are two guys that have been working with Quentin for quite a while now, and they definitely work on screen together. Like, I would think that they're too similar. Like, I would have thought that they're too similar to work together prior to this, but honestly, them together is just a powerhouse. It's cool seeing them go from day to day, you know, the has-been and the badass with being the stunt double. And it's cool. The pacing throughout the whole movie is just very Quentin-esque. You're looking at this scenario and that scenario with this dialogue, and just you are at the edge of your seat, just what's going to be the next thing that they say, what's going to be the next thing that they say. But it's going slow the whole way through. It's all character development, just like Quentin does. It's just get more of the character, get more involved with them, and you're just like, these characters are awesome. You see everything to it. It's not about the action. It's about what they say and how they say it. It's beautiful. It's art. This is film. That's what you get from this. And it doesn't even matter at the snail's pace that it goes. You're not rushing the snail. You're just enjoying the world for how it is. And that's what I love about Quentin films, man. It's just so great. You get that feel for it. And I loved every second of it, the jokes, everything. It's so natural. Oh man, I sound like such a fanboy right now, but I am, man. It's so cool. Like I was joking before, I really think this took a hold on me. This movie, it really went up there in the ranks. Movies like this, I like his newer ones. I've always been like, I don't know, it has to grow on me. You know, it has to grow on me, like Inglourious Bastards or something like that. It has to grow on me. It's not gonna get up there. Inglourious Bastards has moved up in the ranks as I've watched it more and more. This one instantly hit my top 3. Instantly, it just went there. I damn near want to say it's like my favorite one. If Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs didn't have such a nostalgic part in my heart, I think this would probably be the top one. It's got everything that you would expect from Quentin. Beautiful cinematography, beautiful choreography, with just the way that the actors move. You can tell everything is meaningful, the way that they move on screen. It is all planned out. If they took one wrong step, you know it was just taken out. You know it. But in a natural feel. It doesn't feel robotic. So it gives it's insane how Quentin has come this far, and it really feels like you're watching this guy develop his craft. He's already made the big name for himself, and yet still, time and time after every single movie, it's almost like a different genre, because he doesn't stick to, like the same genre. This is now his like kind of Western feel, not like Django or anything like that, but kind of Western feel, kind of like more I want to say like documentary, mockumentary style type of thing. It's another one of those what if scenarios where it's taking after real life but putting a different spin on it. And man, I wish I could say more about like the what if scenario, but I'm definitely not spoiling this one at all. That's why I'm talking so vague about it, but it is amazing watching his craft just get better and better and better. And just, you wouldn't expect that, you see some directors and it's like like this one's like not really him. This one is just like he just got better at doing him. It just feels like that, and it is a joy to watch. I'm definitely watching that again and again and again. I see myself watching it over and over again. I hate rewatching movies, funny enough. I hate it. I like watching into it because there's something new that you get out of each and every single playthrough. You get different things that they said and the way that they said them, and you kind of pick it up like, oh, okay, that's what they meant by that. Because if I had watched it the first time and just went through, I wouldn't have gotten that. That's what they meant. He was foreshadowing that. He was doing this. He was doing that. You get to see that. So if you want to see like a study on film, this is definitely one of those up there. Some people put it like 4 or 5. I've seen it, something like that. It's definitely got to be 3, like Pulp Fiction, Reservoir, and this one. It's got to be there. But I think without nostalgia, it'd probably be almost top 1. I want to hear where you guys would rank it. Definitely. All of the characters, every single one of them, even to just like little side characters on the side, on the ranch, you'll see like that kind of thing. Even them, they feel fleshed out, like they have a history. Like you would almost want to watch a movie just based on that one character, and they had like 3-4 lines, and it's like I want to see it from their perspective. There's certain characters in this where I just don't even want to talk about them too much. I love this movie so much that it feels like it would be a complete sin to just like spoil it, but I still want to talk about it with you guys and let you guys know that it's amazing. Margot Robbie, of course, she does an amazing job. You would think she's like really titular character. She's very important to the whole thing, of course. I mean, you would know that. Seeing Charles Manson, it's amazing. It's cool. But the thing you got to realize about it is it's not necessarily about that. And the trailers kind of give that feel, but some people, like me, I didn't want to go in it with any expectations. So I just watched the trailers that I had to when I was watching other movies at the theater. Besides that, I didn't look into it. I just knew like the main actors and that's it. And that's one of the main reasons I think I was just blown away. I had no idea where this was going. And you really don't want to know where this is going. So if this is like the first review that you watch about it or something like that, don't look too much into it. It is amazing. It's not like it has like a huge twist, but it's just like it's insane the way that they take this. It's kind of a la Inglourious Bastards in a way, like the way that they take it, where it's like it's based on reality, but it's not really a reality. It's a what if, like I said. You'll like it that way better. Like the pacing I was telling you guys about, chill, and then it hits you. Oh, that's what this is about. That's how this is going. That's where this went, and you'll realize, oh, okay, that's the movie, and you don't get that till like pretty much the very end, and that's amazing. Like it's not even minding that it just kind of just takes a 180, and there's a certain scene around the end where you feel the paradigm shift. I felt it. And I didn't realize that it was a paradigm shift till after, when I was really trying to break down the movie and think, okay, what is it about this movie that made it work so well? And why is it that I didn't even see these things coming? How is that so? I love seeing things coming in movies and all that. I love looking into it. You see the paradigm shift. There's a part where it just feels awkward. It feels weird, like out of place, and all of a sudden it just feels like you take the acid or something, and then you just like, oh, it's going weird. It's about to get weird. Yeah, here we go. And it's cool, man. It's a ride. It's just like the snail's pace. All of a sudden, you got like freaking the snail going 1,000 miles an hour, and it's amazing. It just hits you at the end, beautifully done, and it's going in my top movies of all time. Top movies of all time for sure. So in closing, I gotta give this movie an A. It's definitely an A. It takes out all the stops. I loved it. I'm gonna rewatch it. I cannot wait to rewatch it. I might just go back to the theater and go rewatch it. If it's not out where you guys are at yet, I'm sorry, but hopefully it gets there. By the time that this review comes out, definitely go check it out if it's in your local theater. It's only coming out on digital and stuff like that. If this review definitely led you to go watch the movie, please go watch the movie. Tell me what you guys thought. The marketing and all that, it's really misleading. That sounds grimy, but it's in a good way. Trust me. It makes you think it's about this. It's definitely not. It's this over here. And it is masterful. So thank you so much for watching this review, guys. Leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time for another LOKi film review. LOKi out.